Jadon Sancho, did you address his well-being? Do you expect him to be available on the 27th?
I don't think so.
Just building on that, I don't know if you've spoken in public, Erik, about the sports performance therapist, Rania Kouis, that the club is working with. Is that potentially somebody that Jadon could work with, as Marcus worked with him? Is that part of Marcus's positive mental attitude at the moment? Other players working with him? How will that work?
He is here continually the whole season and working in the coaching staff and under my management. Is he working with the squad, but also with the staff, with the departments, and so that's his job to get one of his jobs to get the right spirit in individual and in team.
Forest. What sort of challenge will Forest pose? Do you know anything about Steve Cooper, their manager?
Yes, of course. But I first now was focused on this game, and now we go in detail to Forest. And they also play in this Carabao Cup, so we know more also about their restart. And of course, we followed all their games. We know enough from the opponent. But most important is always how we play against that opponent.
And very finally, I'm not going to ask you about who you're going to sign in January, of course, but I know you watch a lot of the World Cup. Can I ask you how you assess the impact of Gakpo for the Dutch national team? I know you were a big fan of the World Cup and you watched it intently.
Yeah, there were many good players on the World Cup.
Just let me tell you this. Van Nistelrooy has said publicly, there comes a time when you can't say no anymore. That would suggest that things are getting close.
Yeah, I think you can say that about many players.
Will Randall Martinez be available too for the Forest game?
I can't answer that question now. He's still celebrating in Argentina, in Buenos Aires. He's still he's on a touring car, going around in Buenos Aires. So, and I can understand that it's emotional, very loaded when you achieve this. When you get the World Cup into your country. Is magnificent, is the highest what you can achieve. But also Licha Martinez has to accept on the 27th the Premier League will go on.
What about Brown?
He is, of course, he's disappointed about losing the final, but I think also he can be proud that he was again in the final. And with all what he achieved already in his football career, it's also a massive performance. If you, as a team, as a player, as Rafa, when you win so many trophies, and now he's the second, and I think he can still be proud because getting to the final is already a big achievement because the nations, I think the level of the nations was so close, and they came into the final, and even in the final, as you know, they were very close.